My name is Sarah Trahern, and I'm the CEO of the Country Music Association. I think I've learned so much from different people I've worked with, but I will have to go back and say that to this day I still have learned the most from my father. From a really early age, he taught me I could be anything I wanted to be, and I could be the nurse or I could be the surgeon. I didn't have any limits just because I was a girl. The path to where I got today is kind of circuitous and involves some pretty sharp pivots along the way. I went to college at Georgetown and wanted to go into the media, and ended up from right after school until 1995 covering Capitol Hill, the White House, and campaigns. And decided in 1995 I'd done everything I wanted to do where I was, and I decided if it took me 3 months or 3 years, I'd set about to find a job in Nashville. And ironically, about 3 months later, I ended up as a job as manager of specials at TNN, the Nashville network. They knew that I had the right mindset for the job and a lot of skill set and experience in managing budgets and television, so they took a chance and hired me in '95. And that brought me to Nashville, which is really how I got on the great path that I've been able to be on now. Yeah, I think one of the things I would do differently is that I would enjoy the experiences that I was fortunate enough to get to have in my career more as you're doing them. I kind of was focused in doing them, and I got to travel to London to cover the G6 summit the year that Gorbachev joined it. I got to work with almost every president from Nixon to Obama in different parts of my career. I got to produce Johnny Cash's memorial service and work closely with his family on an event that was really, really personal to them, but also important to our business. So I think today I take a little more time and enjoy those things along the way than I did back then, and I wish I'd taken a little more time then. Earlier in my career, my boss accused me of fence sitting, and today I tend to look at it as consensus building, which is an important part of my job with the board of directors of 85 people. There are two key pieces of advice I give to young people, men or women, when I talk to them today. The first one is always to find something that you're passionate about. And I do to this day. I don't go into work any day and go, oh my gosh, I don't want to go to work. I love what I do and the people I get to work with. And the second piece of advice I give them is always to remember what a small world it is, and it's a relationship-driven business. Every contact you deal with matters. You never know when you're going to run into those people again in another setting, and they're going to remember you and what you stand for, so always represent yourself well.